Shane, very handsome guy. Don't you think? I mean,
it looks rugged today.
Yeah, you could use a little tweaking today.
Yeah,
like maybe some shampoo and some soap and some clean clothes.
We don't know. He's on the road.
Sure.
Early in the morning, it's fine.
Remember the sign we put up? One day without a comedian walking off the show. One day.
Okay.
Can we keep it going for 2 days? Can we
Shane's
please?
always been one of my favorite people. I've always loved Shane.
Oh, thank you.
And I understand, just from talking to you briefly off the air, that you have a new girlfriend.
I do.
And have had her for quite some time.
Yeah.
And by had her, I mean she's not like trapped.
Yeah, no, she's. I haven't kidnapped her. Thanks.
It's not an R. Kelly thing. No.
No, I've been seeing her for 3.5 years. And she's the first girlfriend that I haven't written a single joke about.
That means she'll probably stick around.
Yeah. She always wants to be in my act, but she hasn't made it in there so far. Yeah, she's great. We rock climb together. We've been that's my New Year's resolution this year. Is just to stop cutting out candy and soda, because last year I tried to overdo it. I was like, we're gonna get in shape, and I didn't really know what to do. So we joined CrossFit, which is not like a fun little I'm gonna dip my toes into the world of exercise for the first time in 37 years.
Throw around truck tires and
yeah. I mean, I don't want to sound that make it sound that the CrossFitters are dim, but tires are meant to roll us, not the other way around.
I'm with you there.
And they don't even roll them; they're flipping them. They haven't even figured out circles yet. It's very paleo. People were in much better shape before they figured out rolling. A lot of back problems back then. You've seen the evolutionary charts back when they were flipping, and then they figured out rolling and just straightened right up.
Their spines straightened up. Yeah, this is the kind of science we're going to learn.
You'll know if you end up at my CrossFit gym. By the way, for CrossFitter, my name is on the leaderboard for longest fetal position. So I'm pretty excited about that. Part of the problem is I have a bad foot from an old injury I've discussed on the show, and then more.
You crushed your foot jumping off of a cliff, right?
Yeah, I broke both of my feet. Trying to take a shortcut.
Were you high at the time?
No, I was completely sober. That's the worst of it.
Didn't you retire from the world of self-medication?
I did. I don't drink anymore, and it makes things a little. I just don't get into. So I have less regrets because I don't drink, but then I don't get myself into like weird situations like I used to. Like I once. Have you had Grant Lyon on here before, the comedian Grant Lyon?
Yes, he has been in. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Is he? Okay.
So he texted me back when I was drinking. He mass texted a bunch of us comic friends, and he was like, "Hey, I have a extra ticket to Medieval Times tonight. My girlfriend is sick, and does anyone want to go?" So I texted back immediately. I'm like, "Of course I want to go. That sounds dumb as hell, you know." And this is the kind of dumb stuff you can do when you're drinking. And we get there, and he has the best seats in the house, front and center, like courtside. I'm like, well, this was your date night tonight. This is how you treat a lady. This is really something. And I'm trying to just make awkward conversation as the first guy on the horse comes out doing a few tricks, and I just go, I'm like, yeah, horses are amazing. And Grant goes, yeah, they're majestic creatures. It's too bad I have to worship them from afar. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, oh, I'm allergic to horses. And I was like, wait a second, you're allergic to horses, and you brought me to what is essentially an indoor horse show?
and you're in the front row.
And we're in the front row, and he's like, oh, I haven't had my horse allergies kick in since I was a kid. It'll be fine. I'm like, I don't think you realize how many horses we're about to see front row of this Dust Bowl. Oh, no, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Sure enough, 20 horses come out. You know, just horsing around.
Right. They do.
Kicking up horse everywhere. Yeah. And within 5 minutes, Grant's like, oh, these horse allergies. I'm like,
Throat starts closing.
Yeah, I'm like, I knew I came here for some reason. I knew something stupid and awesome like this would happen. I was like, did you bring your inhaler? He's like, oh no, I left it at home. I didn't think I'd need it. You're only allergic to horses. You didn't bring your inhaler to the horse show? This is amazing. I'm just going to laugh in your face while you die in front of me. Finally, he had to go out and get some fresh air, and he wasn't coming back. So a few minutes later, because I was waiting for my drink, because the wait staff there, I was like, where's my waiter? And then I look, and out in the arena, he's out there like holding a flag. It's a poorly staffed event. in between taking your order, they have to run out there and be a part of the show.
Wow.
And I get my drink. I'm like, I better go and check on him. And he's just like hunched over in a chair on his phone. He's like, I got to get to urgent care. I'm like, yes. Let's get you to urgent care. What an adventure. This night keeps getting better. He's like, no, I'll take an Uber.
Oh my God.
You can stay and watch the rest of the show. I'm like, I don't give a damn about this dumb show. I want to go to urgent care with you and watch you explain to smart people what you did this evening. And we go into this urgent care that's in this really rough neighborhood, and we walk in, and it's just like an apocalypse in there. It's the saddest scene I've ever seen. Just a bunch of poor people that never had a shot in life, all dying over one another. And I got to step over all their corpses to get up to the receptionist to be like, yes, excuse me, my dumb white yuppie idiot friend is allergic to horses, and wait for it, took me to a horse show for some reason. So if you could ignore this travesty happening behind us,